Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, last week we did some stuff around power. Remember, in any of these videos, there may be some stuff that comes up that the video itself, you might want some deeper, more conscious one-on-one work. So, I suggest that if that feeling comes and you've been enjoying and feeling these videos are helpful, that you send me a message and we'll set up some appointments, a series of 3 or 5 appointments or one appointment, whatever you feel is right, and do some really conscious deep work and bring even more of what is subconscious, what is unconscious within you, that is the source of whatever your issues are, that keep you from experiencing yourself as love, that keep you from experiencing life as okay, that keep you from being who you are, from accepting yourself, from forgiving yourself, and from loving yourself. Because when you move into self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and self-love is when you move into the possibility of giving that also to the people around you that you love. And to being open to understanding and accepting that you are at your source love. And that you do and can, regardless of the circumstances around you that you believe you're experiencing, can have moments of peace and joy and universal love and what we'll call for the moment unity consciousness. That we are all one. I mean, it's easy to say the words. They're really popular these days. Oh, unity consciousness, we are one. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And although that's true, for many people, there's a deepening of the experience of those things. And you can have some of it, and then you get as far as you can get, whether you realize it or not, and you think you're as far as you can get, maybe. And then that opens the door for what the next thing is that's deep inside of you to come out and present itself, to bring the subconscious, to bring the unconscious up into the conscious, to bring the dark part of you, what you perceive as the dark part of you, the part of you that you judge, the part of you that you judge so much that you don't even accept or know or are aware that it's there. Or if you are aware of it, you gloss over it and you pretend it's not that important because this. And your brain gives you tons and tons of reasons why. Don't look at that. It's nothing. Only look at the light. Ooh, love and light. Yeah. Love and light's cool. And it is it is what we're moving out towards, and we use it as a distraction. Because for me, what allows me to get into the love and the light and to have the moments and the days and the weeks of deep peace and gratitude and like an open heart is after I've gone consciously, or I've been shoved down into my dark parts and forced to look at them and to bring them up and acknowledge them, to accept them as part of me, and to forgive myself for them, and to, in some cases, kind of integrate them into me, because I don't think that it's always best to try and get rid of stuff. That's duality. If we're supposed to go into unity and bring these things in, well, you can't like cut off half of your fingers and then think that there's imbalances. Accepting, the darker parts of yourself, the parts of yourself that you judge, that you don't even know you judge, and accept them, forgive yourself for them, and allow Source to kind of transmute your experience of them into something different. And usually when you allow that, which is really a paradox for a lot of people, when you accept it and you forgive yourself and you integrate it and you allow it to be part of you, instead of trying to cut it off, it then transmutes into something really beautiful. And you don't need to cut it off. You can let it be part of you. And you can forgive. It's just really cool. So Okay, maybe that's the purpose of this particular video instead of what I had planned. You know, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so you may find that this little video is important because it sets up a longer term process. You may already, probably you already are in the middle of it, whether you realize it or not. But it's going to set up an uncovering, a gradual uncovering, a gradual awareness, a gradual consciousness of the parts of you that you've been denying, that you felt you needed to deny, that you felt you needed to suppress, that you felt you needed to judge. And move into a place of, again, and just repeat it again over and over and over again, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and self-love. And allow that, whatever that part of you, to be affected in the highest and best way. And you don't have to be the one that decides that. You can be open to allowing Source to kind of come in with this infinite kind of non-judgmental acceptance and love, and let you see it in a different light. You know, you've looked at it like this. And it's this long, dark, crappy, skinny thing. And this is it. And it can't change. Maybe it won't change. But maybe you don't see the whole picture. Maybe you don't understand what it really means. Maybe what meaning you assign to this thing that you've been resisting for so long, it actually means something different than you really mean. And how do you know? When we do this process, or whatever this process is going to be this week, essentially the darker parts of you, the parts of you you've been hiding from and judging and everything, we're going to allow you to kind of begin bit by bit, not all at once, excuse me, to see it from multiple angles. Well, wait a minute, this is still the same thing, but it isn't what it meant. Wait, what's all these things? I didn't know this was here, and how is this helpful or harmful, and what is it really, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is a completely different thing than I thought it was. Wait a minute, maybe I'm not such a screw up. Maybe I'm not evil. Maybe I'm not whatever it is that we've allowed ourselves to believe that this meant. Not understanding that this is really this. Is it the same thing? In a way, yeah. But it also is a different thing than you thought it was. And so you get to change your perspective about yourself in a way that's freeing and opening and loving and beautiful. Okay? So, if all that stuff I just talked about for the last 8 1/4 minutes is okay, I'm going to ask that whatever the energy process that you be given, whatever changes that is appropriate for you in the highest and best way for you, in a way that you can allow and accept with grace and ease, in a way that allows you to continue to be safe and comfortable, more or less. There might be little bits and pieces of uncomfortability. There may be some funny emotions that come up that open the door for you, that help you to allow the door to be opened. So let's just do that. So if you give permission, say yes, and we will see what happens. All right? Here we go. During the process, just simply notice whatever you notice. Energy in your body, feelings, even little aches and pains maybe freedom, maybe tears, maybe shock, maybe awarenesses, I don't know. Just allow. Okay. And remember, you can come back and watch this over and over and over again and get the energy work again at the deeper and deeper levels, at the next level of awakening for you, for this. Okay? Thanks. Bye.